Hey guys, good morning. So it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I honestly just wanted to meal prep and make this quick little video if it's going to be short. And to be honest, I really don't have much time before she wakes up, before the baby wakes up. So let's get this meal prep started with. Prepped and frozen some things yesterday. These are breakfast smoothies. It's got strawberries and bananas, which later on I'm just going to add some protein powder and yogurt to. So I've got my breakfast packs ready, and this is some chicken that I prepped yesterday. This is chicken breast, and this is with my homemade curry powder. And I have one more. These are chicken thighs, and this is soy sauce, honey and chilies. So yeah, I've got these two, and this is for 4. Each of this is for 4 servings, so this is for 8 days. And over here I've got for 4 days the fruits, and this is some raw chicken that I'm going to make some broth later on. And over here, down here, I've got all the veggies for the week, which I'm going to prep. For my carb option in the afternoon, I'm going to make some quinoa and carrot pancakes with quinoa flour that I also homemade. So I'm going to add some broccoli and carrots in there. Need around 400 grams of broccoli. So it's 350, so I'm going to add one more small broccoli to this. And I need about 200 grams of carrots. I've processed 400 grams of broccoli and 200 grams of carrots, and now I'm going to add in the flours. So I'm going to add in 200 grams of homemade quinoa flour, and now I'm going to give you a little tip about healthy baking. See, quinoa flour has a lot of fiber, and anything that has a lot of fiber absorbs water. So you can add in a lot of vegetables that have water content like broccoli without even extracting the water out, which is normally done with oats flour or wheat flour when you bake bread or when you make cauliflower crust pizzas. So with this, we don't need to do that. 2 eggs for added fat and protein. I was going to make some pancakes in a pan by shallow frying them, but that's going to take too much time. So instead, this entire pancake is going into a sheet pan without any additional fat, because I wanted to cut down the calories as well. I have those calories planned for something else. So, and now this is going to go into the oven at 130 degrees centigrade for about an hour to an hour and a half till it's very soft and cooked through. And it might need longer because this is slightly thick. And this is the chicken breast in the curry spice mix. So this is going into the oven as well along with that pancake, and I'm going to wrap these up in individual aluminum sheets and make individual packets, and this is going to go in. Of course, this is going to save time as well. This will go in anywhere from about 40 minutes to 50 minutes because these are large chicken breasts. And also, if you wrap these in aluminum foil, they will turn out really moist, and they will not turn out very dry, and the texture will be very off if they turn dry, especially in the oven. And this is breast, so it doesn't have much fat, which means that it is prone to going dry. That's why you need to wrap them up in aluminum foil. In the spice mix, I have salt, pepper, my homemade spice mix, which is coriander, cumin, chili powder, and fennel, and some other spices. And I also have extra virgin olive oil in here. I have about 30 grams, so that's 10 grams in each serving. So now this is going to go into the oven as well. While that's happening in the oven, I'm just going to update you guys a little bit about my weight. So I was around 64 kilos, 63 to 64 kilos when I gave birth. And after that, when Bub came out, was delivered by a C-section, I was around 61, so that was only 2 kilos. Around 61, yeah, I was around 61, and Bub was really small. She was 2.4 kilos, and I also did not have much amniotic fluid. In fact, that was one of the main reasons why I was on bed rest, because I did not have enough amniotic fluid. So I still am breastfeeding exclusively. She has just started solids, and which isn't much. It's just complimentary. It's more or less to just add textures to her food and get her introduced to foods, and to see whether she has any reactions to any kind of food. So we are on that stage now, and I managed to lose around 54. So around I'm 54 right now, so around 10 kilos through breastfeeding and just eating intuitively, which means I wasn't measuring anything. But even when I wasn't measuring anything, it is possible for me to some extent to kind of eyeball things, because I have been doing it for 2 years. So I can make out that this much rice is 100 grams, or approximately 100 grams. And I'll put up a picture so that you guys can see my pregnancy and my photos right now. So I'll put up a picture here or somewhere in the screen. So after that, my weight loss just stagnated. At 54, I hit a plateau, which was around 4 weeks ago, around a month ago. And I was thinking that I'm going to measure and plan accurately now. So before that, I was approximately on 28 to 3,000 calories. And now I want to go around 2,500 calories, because if you're breastfeeding, you are going to need calories and you're going to be very hungry. So right now, whatever meal prep you're seeing is for around 2,500 calories approximately, with around 120 grams of protein, around 120 grams of carbs, and the rest is just fat. However, I may tweak the carbs if I don't lose weight, keeping the calories constant and increasing the fat ratio. So yeah, that is the update. And regarding the veggies, I will just eat whatever veggies I'm going to cook for my husband, for the family, because it's not possible for me to cook so many items separately, because I don't have time, and I also don't have so much energy right now. So yeah, that's it. And whatever vegetables I'm going to cook, and veggies don't really add much to your calories, especially if you know how to select your veggies. So green leafy vegetables, cauliflower, broccoli, turnips, radishes, so all these low carb vegetables are going to be in my diet, so they won't add much calories anyway. And I'm going to add some peas for added protein, and I like the taste of peas as well. So I'm going to show you the entire day what I'm going to eat, or maybe just put in pictures if Bub wakes up and she doesn't allow me to film. For breakfast today, I am having the same smoothie, that is banana, strawberries, and I added 1 scoop of whey protein with yogurt. So this is 30 grams of protein, 25 grams of almonds, and 50 grams of avocado, which isn't really good and it's a bit rotten, but it's expensive, so I'm going to eat it. My pancake or sheet bread, I think I should call it bread now, is done, and as you can see, it's quite firm, because quinoa flour has a tendency to do that. It absorbs a lot of water and it bakes quite firm, even though broccoli has so much water content. So I'm going to divide this into 4, because this is for 4 days. Chicken is also done. I'm going to keep them in foil, wrapped in foil, and when I'm ready to eat, I'm just going to open the foil and put it in the microwave for about 2 to 3 minutes, or put it in the oven for about 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, and that should do it. To show you guys that it is this thick, and I also wanted to show you how it looks inside. So this is how it looks, and you can see that there are bits of broccoli and carrot and I did not process them very fine because I really wanted this to have a bite. And it's quite thick as well. And although quinoa flour absorbs a lot of moisture, this is quite moist because we added 2 eggs, and eggs give fat, and fat makes anything moist. It is now lunchtime, which is why I can speak in this huge voice as opposed to whispering, which I was doing in the morning. And for lunch, I'm having the which I am going to toast. So you can see I have started toasting them slightly in butter, and I'm going to have it with 2 butter poached eggs. Guys, lunch is served. So you can see that one serving has 4 squares. So this is actually a lot of food, and it has got a lot of vegetables as well. By a lot I mean the quantity. So yeah, that is lunch basically. And I have an evening snack as well, which I have prepped, so I'm going to show you later on what that is. Guys, this is my evening snack I was talking about, and this is basically a chia protein pudding to be exact. So it's got 10 grams of chia seeds, and then it's got fresh cream, about 50 grams. It has also got about 10 grams of protein powder, some vanilla, some coffee, and it has got some cranberries. And it looks a little off, but it's really good. I'm going to show you right now. It has actually set. Very good. Okay, I'll be back to show you what's for dinner. Okay.